Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Fintech Challenge Edition 2022's information session. Really excited to have everyone here today and really excited to see everyone who's interested in participating in the Fintech Challenge, truly transforming Canadians' Fintech landscape collectively. My name is Leah Al-Hadi, and I'm the Executive Director at Fintech Cadence. I'm going to be guiding you through today's session. A couple of things for us to know. This is a cross-Canada competition, and so no matter where you are participating from, you are welcome to do so. Our content today is going to be covered in English, but if you want to participate in French, if you want to present in French, or if you have any questions for us in French, please feel free to do so as well. You can engage with us through Zoom. If there are any questions that come up that you need more information on, or I might not cover in a lot of details, or you have follow-up questions, then don't hesitate to ask us by emailing us at info@fintechcadence.com. To register for the session, we'll be giving you guys the links. It's also available on our websites as well. This session will be recorded and uploaded on YouTube, so you have access to it at any point for either yourselves or anyone on your teams that you'd like to participate. What we're going to be covering today is our organization, Fintech Cadence. We'll then be going into more details about what the Fintech Challenge is going to look like. We'll go over the timeline. If there's any questions, we'll address that. And at the end, we'll give you guys an opportunity to network with each other. So if you've never heard of Fintech Cadence before, let's give you a quick introduction. Our organization is truly focused on advancing the financial system to serve all Canadians for the better. We have been running for about 5 to 6 years now. We're a nonprofit organization. And like I said earlier on, we operate mostly across Canada and very, very excited to continue with these kind of programs to help us grow the Canadian ecosystem. And then again, to help us with our mission of serving Canadians for the better. We focus on 3 main things. 1 is education around fintech. 2 is supporting founders that are building fintech solutions. And 3 is collaborating directly with the financial sector to support them on their innovation strategies, on their innovation implementations, or to then support the founders in their fintech solutions as well. Our programs vary across the board. We have the Fintech certificate, which will be launching in early 2023. So if you haven't registered, please be on the lookout for that. It's going to be coming up soon. We also have our Ascension program, which is a program focused on early stage founders and connecting them directly to funding and access to capital providers. We have our Fintech Challenge, of which you're learning more about today. We also have our IFH Lab, which is focused on early stage founders that are building solutions for the betterment of Canadians and the financial health of Canadians. And last but not least, we have our Fintech Hub program, which is a program for founders in their early stages. And it's an on-demand program where you as a founder ask us for what you need and we provide it for you. We also do quite a lot of events throughout the year. That's probably where you've either heard of us before or you see a lot of our messaging. 5 times a year, we do our FinTech drinks, and that's an opportunity to discuss high level, some really key conversations that are happening in FinTech, but as well give you guys the opportunity to network with each other and really get to meet different stakeholders in the ecosystem. We also have our university series, which is events that are focused on engaging with university students directly. And last but not least, we host once a year our FinTech Career Fair. Pretty straightforward, where we connect anyone who's looking for jobs with people who have jobs to offer. So that's it for Fintech Cadence. But if you want to know about any of the programs that I mentioned above, like I said, don't hesitate to email us at info@fintechcadence.com. And we are always excited to talk to you guys directly. So happy to do that as well. Now let's get into the Fintech Challenge, which is why you guys are all here today. The Fintech Challenge is on its 5th edition. We're really excited to continue building on this program. It's one of our earliest programs that we built. You may have heard of it before in its previous name, the Formathon. So this is a very similar program, but updated for our 2022 year. We've had over 100 teams participate in this program, some of which have built startups based on the solutions that they worked on in the program and are now running their businesses. We've had over 350 participants come throughout this program, so it's very, very exciting. And we've also awarded up to $50,000 in cash prizes as well. So who will you guys be interacting with if you participate in this program? There are 3 main players. The first is the Fintech Cadence team. You'll be seeing a lot of us and getting to know us very, very well, as we'll support you and guide you through this program. The second are our mandators, and our mandators we'll get into a little bit more. They are the ones presenting the cases, and they're the ones that you guys will get to interact with and network a bit more. And last but not least, we have our industry experts. And these are experts in the field that the case competition is focusing on. And you guys will be able to engage with them, ask them more questions about some of the different fields that there are, as well as build your network within the space. And that's usually one of the biggest priorities that we have for this organization, of which I'll be getting through addressing shortly as well. As I mentioned, our mandators, let me present them to you. They are going to be the ones running the 3 challenges. The first one will be presented by Emma, the very, very exciting fintech that is being built on the insurance sector, and they're awarding up to $2,500 in cash prizes. The next challenge will be focused on payments, and that is going to be hosted by Payments Canada. There's $5,000 of cash prizes there. And last but not least, we have a case presented by the AMF, Autorité des Marchés Financiers, Quebec, that will be around regulations in the financial health of Canadians. And they're also awarding $5,000 cash prize. So very, very exciting. You see, these are 3 topics that are really up and coming in the Canadian fintech landscape. We know insurance has been growing over the last few years, especially with what's been happening with COVID. We know payments is really an exciting time to be a part of it with what's going on with the real-time rails, and regulations continues to be one of the key factors of encouraging the fintech landscape to grow, and to have regulations focus on the financial health of Canadians is going to be equally as exciting. So make sure you guys are registered, because as you can see just from these 3 challenges, it's very, very exciting. And then in addition, bonuses, you can win up to $12,500 in cash prizes. So that's a really cool opportunity for you as well. What's the value that you're going to receive by participating in the program? Well, we see it as 3 main things. The first one is you'll get to expand your knowledge on these 3 areas, and then ancillary areas as well. So understanding the fintech landscape and understanding the trends that are happening, on top of learning more about insurance, payments, and financial health regulations. You'll be learning that from the mandators. You'll be learning that from the industry experts, and of course, from your peers that will be participating. Second value you'll be receiving as you go through this program is you will get quite a strong network and visibility. Think within the week that you guys will be participating, you'll meet up to between 20 to 50 industry experts. That's pretty quick networking within 1 week. And these are all people who are really experts in their field and really understand the different components of the fintech and the financial sector landscape in Canada. So a wonderful place to build your network in a quite quick speed. And I've already talked about the cash prizes, but we say that all the time, cash is king. So let's emphasize it one more time. You also do have the opportunity to win up to $12,500 in cash prizes as well. So hopefully you guys can recognize the value that you'll get from this program as well. How does the team formation work? Well, you can apply as a already formed team. You might have a group of friends that you already know. You might be working with a group of people, maybe a group of people that you work with as well outside of school if you're in the industry, or you might have a startup. Any one of you guys can, in any of the contexts that I just gave as an example, can participate in the case competition. If you do not have a team, or if you want to grow your team, then you are able to attend our mixers that we have, where we'll give you the opportunities to meet with each other. And we have 3 of them coming up in the next few weeks. So that's also a really wonderful opportunity to network, but build your team that you're going to be competing with as well. The commitment, we ask that as long as there's 1 person from the team, so if you're a solo person competing, you'll have to attend every session. And if you're a startup competing, then as long as you have 1 representative there to attend all of the mandatory sessions, then that is fine within the program constraints. And of course, you guys will have to present your presentation as a team as well. Who are we looking for? Well, first and foremost, we're looking for anyone looking to create value within the fintech landscape. So if you're curious, if you're creative, any background is welcome. You don't have to come from the financial sector. You can come from political science. You can come from education. You can come from arts. We really do welcome anyone from any background to participate. You can be a student, or you can be an industry expert, an industry professional that's currently working in the space or outside of the space, and you want to learn more about that. So anyone who's really looking and curious who wants to get involved in fintech. We also don't mind whatever level of your experience is and knowledge in fintech specifically. You might never have heard of fintech before this video, or you might be in the fintech space and you know us very, very well. We welcome you no matter what level of knowledge you have to participate here. And again, I've emphasized it a little bit earlier on, but no matter where you are in Canada and whichever language, English or French, you want to participate on, the program is virtual and will be accessible to everyone as well. With that being said, we're now going to go into a timeline overview of how the program is going to run. As you see right now, we're currently in the info session mixer part of the launch and registration of the program. On the 21st of October, we'll be doing the kickoff for the program officially. The competition will run very intensively for 1 week. and it will culminate in a showcase on October 29th. I want to emphasize this. All the program is available online via Zoom, and every challenge, of which we're going to go over one more time right after this, the teams will have to work on every challenge that is presented as well. And so what does the week look like specifically? Well, we launched, as I mentioned, on October 21st. That's where the program will be announced in more details. You guys will get a chance to see who else is competing, what their backgrounds are, get to meet them, and a last chance for you guys as well to create and form a team. On the Saturday, October 22nd, that's where you'll get to meet with the mandators specifically. So if you remember Emma, Payments Canada, and the AMF, you'll have opportunity to meet with them, and you'll have an opportunity to ask them questions and get to know a little bit more about the challenges they're facing and why they're participating in this competition and what they're truly looking to see by the end of the presentations. On October 24th, you'll be given your first case, and that will be by Emma. So this will be an insurance-focused case, and you'll be presenting on the 24th as well. On the 26th, which is the Wednesday, you would have received your Payments Canada payments case, and you'll be expected to present on the 26th. On the 28th, you'll be working on the AMF's regulation and financial health case, and you'll be expected to present that case on the 29th. And then on the 29th, you will get to hear who the winners are of each of the different cases. So it's pretty quick, very intensive week, but a very, very exciting week. And within that week, you get to have a crash course on 3 areas of fintech that are really up and coming over the next few years as well. And then, like we said, you'll get to see who the cash prize winners are by October 29th. We will be giving you guys a detailed breakdown of the sessions following this information session, but just so that you guys are aware what the different structures of the day will look like that I just went over. So like I said, on the first day, we'll be given the introductions and then the networking components. On the second day is where you really get to meet with different mandators and give a chance to as well meet each other. On Monday, you will receive the case at 12 p.m. So this is the insurance focused case. And by 6 p.m., you'll be sending your video presentation to Emma specifically. On the 25th, which is the Tuesday, you'll be receiving your payments focused case, and you'll be presenting your final solutions on October the 26th between 6 to 8 p.m. to Payments Canada directly. You'll also get another chance to meet with Payments Canada in the afternoon. And if you do need extra support to meet with payments focused industry experts, you'll have that opportunity to do so in the afternoon as well. On Thursday, the 27th of October, you'll be given the AMF case. On Friday, October 28th, you will have the opportunity to meet with the AMF team directly, as well as, again, optional opportunity to meet with different regulators and industry experts who operate in that space that day. And then last but not least, on Saturday, the 29th of October, you guys will be given the opportunity to present your solutions in front of AMF between 12 and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then the whole week, intense week, culminates in a final presentation and of us giving the final prizes. So between 2:30 to 3:30, you'll get a chance to see who wins, what their presentations were, as well as given an opportunity to network. And we'll wrap up the week very intensely there as well. So very, very exciting, as we mentioned before, really looking forward to seeing what you guys have in store. If you guys do have any questions, then don't hesitate to reach out to us at info@fintechcadence.com, and we'll be happy to connect with you and provide you with any answers. If you have not registered yet, then you have until tomorrow, October 6th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to get early bird pricing. So it'll be 50% off. And then, like I mentioned earlier on, we'll email you the link to register, and when our next mixer will be following this information session. Thank you guys very, very much for being part of this information session. Like we said, if you guys have any questions, let us know. We can't tell you how excited we are to hear some of the work you guys are going to be doing around this space. And we know on behalf of Emma, Payments Canada, and the AMF, they're really excited to get to know you, get to see what solutions you have, and then get to hear the final presentations at the end. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and we'll be in touch shortly.